So here's a yoga pose that comes in handy for heartburn and indigestion. You might even find that if you sleep like this, that you don't have heartburn or indigestion. There are a few different things also nutritionally that you can do that can help. One is drink aloe vera juice during the day. Two, eat raw almonds throughout the day. Sometimes chewing gum kind of fools your stomach into thinking you're digesting food, and so it gets the juices flowing. Another thing is coconut water can really make a big difference. Now, probiotics, miracle workers. I mean, I've told my students for years to take probiotics, and I've had people say it cured their constipation, it cured their heartburn, and it just probiotics are good for you. But you need a minimum of 20 billion active cultures in a probiotic. So read the label. And let's see. So I love this pose, and I'm going to do it a couple different ways. You can take. I'll do it. I'll do it here, so my head's up here. I'm going to take one block, and it really does help if you have two blocks. It helps to do yoga when you're pregnant in your second and third trimester with two blocks. It's easier if you bring the floor to you. Now, I love this pose, but sometimes people have a hard time finding just right where the block should go. And what you're going to end up doing is you're going to have that block kind of right between your shoulder blades. So maybe a little below the bra line, between the shoulder blades. And but if you are in your second or third trimester, it's a little harder to lie down. I'm going to take one block flat like this, and the other one, I'm going to make it a little bit taller. And I'm going to rest the base of my skull right there. Now, to come into this in your second or third trimester, first, lie down on your side. And then you might have to adjust yourself. You're going to kind of roll back onto the block and adjust yourself. You will probably have to move the block. It should feel very comfortable. It should be in just the right spot. I'm going to move my hair out of the way so that this edge of the block, the base of my skull, my occipital bone, rests right there. Matter of fact, that spot right there at the base of your skull is a pressure point for relaxation. Now, why does this help heartburn? Because it opens up the chest. Now, there's a couple of different things you can do with your legs. Well, with your arms, just go ahead and open those arms out to the side. If you've got really open shoulders, you can even bend your elbows at 90 degrees. But that might be really a bit much for quite a lot of people. So just out to the side is good. You can bring the soles of your feet together and let your knees open out to the side. And just lie there and relax. Close your eyes. Breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth. And in through the nose, out through the mouth. If you feel like you need to adjust your block at all, do it. Make sure you're comfortable. In through the nose and out through the mouth. One more breath here. Now, if you are comfortable, stay right where you are. If you feel like you need to adjust a little bit, then slowly bring your knees back together. I'm going to show you an alternative way of doing this. Slowly roll over onto your side. Remember, you're on a block, so you're going to kind of fall off a little bit. Stay there for a moment so you don't get dizzy by coming straight up. And when you're ready, slowly sit up. Now, not everybody has a yoga blanket. Really, any blanket will do. Or you can even use, if you have a yoga bolster, you can lay the bolster along these. What I'm going to do is I'm going to fold this blanket in thirds, right? So you want to have a bit of a, actually I think I'm going to make it a little bit longer. I'm going to do it this way. And I'm going to fold it a third of the way, and then again a third of the way. And I'm going to create a little bit of cushion for my back and my head. And the same thing applies. You can just lie back on this. Now, if you are very open in the shoulders, then you can even take that block that goes under your back and make it this tall. Take the other block, make it that tall. And then, if you have an eye pillow, you can use that eye pillow. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to assume, let's say I'm in my third trimester. So I'm going to make sure my eye pillow is right there next to me. I'm going to lie down on my side, and then I'm going to start to roll back. Find that block. I might have to stabilize it with my hand. Yep. And then adjust myself. The bigger block is going to be right underneath my occipital bone at the top of my neck. Oops, getting confused here. Forgot about the blanket. There we go. And then again, I can open up my knees. I can take my eye pillow and place it on my eyes. Now this is a really great pose, not just for heartburn or indigestion. This is a great pose for if you're feeling nauseated. So if you're in your first trimester, you can also, I'm going to take the eye pillow off if you want, you can extend your legs straight out. That might bother your back, so put a pillow underneath your knees. So go ahead and find your comfortable position. And again, you're going to take those arms out to the side, put the eye pillow on, and let's just take a moment before you just relax into those blocks or those pillows or that blanket, and take a deep breath in through the nose. Open the mouth, let it go. Another thing that can help with nausea and heartburn is a digestive enzyme called HCl pepsin. And why HCl pepsin is beneficial is because it's a digestive enzyme. Some digestive enzymes don't block the absorption of some of the nutrients of the foods that you eat, and the HCl pepsin doesn't. I learned that from a couple of midwives that I know. And those are some more tips for nausea and for heartburn and indigestion. Now, take one more deep breath in through the nose. Audible sigh. And allow yourself to relax. It's hard work making a little person. We forget it. People do it all the time, but it's hard work. Now let your breath become very easy and effortless. And allow yourself to stay as long as you're comfortable. When you are ready to come out, just like before, you will roll onto your side. Bend your knees first, roll onto your side. Second, lie there for a moment so that your body gets used to, your head gets used to it. You don't come up and get dizzy, and then slowly come on up. Easy peasy. Hope you feel better.